time could be a matter of saving lives. Hurricane Sandy relief, Haiti earthquake disaster relief efforts. And this practice is to keep us sharp for when those events happen, so we can get the help to the people that need it the most as quickly as possible.
Well, Patriot Hook is basically a sort of a contingency plan for various government agencies in case of an emergency or some sort of natural disaster. They'll know what to do.
This year's Patriot Hook exercise participants are Department of Homeland Security's Border Patrol's Search, Trauma, and Rescue Unit, or 4-Star Unit, the FBI, the 147th Combat Comm Squadron, California Task Force 2, 4, and 5, part of FEMA. Also, all the reserve airlift control flights, the 433rd, the 512th Airlift Control Flight, the 452nd Airlift Control Flight.
Basically, when they hit the ground and the plane hits the blocks, they have 30 minutes to make an on-station call by secure means. After that, they have 4 hours to get some of their secure means up and be able to have secure communication with higher headquarters.
As far as today, we arrived on site, we offloaded our aircraft, all of our cargo.
What's wrong with right over here?
The shelter is made to pull forward. It's never made to back up with the vehicle. And so we have to unhook from the vehicle and push it into place. Physical manpower is the only way to get that done. Our shelter goes up pretty rapidly because we got to have that up with S+4. Ours is this initial piece. When we hit the ground running, just to prepare for the bigger mission to track and offload cargo and aircraft, support airport teams. After that, we hand it all off to our ops folks.
Operations, we basically control the information flow. We receive the information and we let all the other people who need to know the information, we let them know in a timely manner.
We knew they were coming because they gave us their 2-minute call like they were supposed to.
Oh no, basically we just look at the computer, hey, there's a plane leaving another station, it has this on it. So we can let the people that actually go out there and download the plane, get the cargo off, we let them know so that they're ready.
Patriot Hook is a combination of 3 destinations: North Island in San Diego, Los Alamitos near LA, and here at San Clemente Island. San Clemente Island is part of the Santa Catalina Island chain. It's west of San Diego and south of west of LA.
Well, San Clemente Island is a Navy air landing field. It's one of the last remaining live ordnance ranges in the United States. It was also a nature preserve. Those two combinations make for an interesting operating environment.
The aerial port basically takes care of anything and everything pertaining to loading and unloading passengers, equipment.
There's 3 phases to the job. You have passenger services, then you have the ramp people who go load and unload, then you have the cargo side of the house where they build the pallets.
TALCE would be Tanker Airlift Control Element. It is now considered a legacy term, and so when we're out deployed now, we're considered CRE. CRE stands for Contingency Response Element. So when you're back at home station, you're ALCE, so it's your airlift control flight. But when you're off deployed at that station, you're considered a CRE.
These agencies, they don't work with aerial porters all the time, so this gives them the exposure to working with us, but us with them. So these exercises gets us on the same language.
And it is valuable and extremely critical for our affiliates to practice what they've learned in their training, from load planning, cargo preparation, getting their equipment and people onto the plane in the shortest period of time with the minimal amount of help. The team is doing phenomenal, as always. Seasoned professionals are excited to be out here, practice their craft.
Just working in a dynamic environment with just about the most motivated people in the world, it's an amazing thing. Not only is it fun and exciting for me, it's also rewarding in a way because I'm seeing guys progress in their training. They just become more and more motivated and proud of what they do.
As a reservist, we've got the 1 week in a month, 2 weeks a year. It's a perishable skill unless you do it all the time.
This helps because this is the next best thing to real world experience. Reading about it in a CDC, for example, that that does not compare at all.
Our motto is rigid flexibility. I mean, we go, but there's things that we can't control. We'll make it work. We always do. We'll find a way to make it work and execute the mission. So.
People are going to make mistakes, and that's the best way to learn. You make a mistake, you remember it, don't do it again. Great exercise.
We only get to come out a couple times a year, so the more practice, the better we are when it comes time to actually run out the door to do this for real.
Just imagine if it takes 4 hours to prep their equipment and get it ready to get on an airplane versus an hour and a half, and then it's on the airplane ready to go. How many lives could be saved? How many people could have been helped just within that, hour and a half time frame is different.